All right, a great evening, Landed for Success family and friends. Happy Monday, happy December Eve to each and every one of you. I am so excited. I'm Kendra Chiasson, and on behalf of the rest of our executive Landed for Success team, I am very, very pleased to be able to be coming to you live tonight with most of the, four of the six gifting sponsors that held spotlights in our 8th virtual speed networking event last Tuesday evening on November 24th. And these incredible individuals are dynamic business owners, really dynamic individuals, because I've gotten to know each and every one of them over the months, over some time here, and spending any chance to spend time with them is great. And we're really excited because when we come together in these live panels, we get to showcase and spotlight who they are, what they're doing to all of you. So to all of you watching, please stay tuned. If you need to go back and hit the replay, absolutely do. You are definitely going to want to find these individuals on Facebook, connect with them here through our Landed for Success community, look and see what they're doing and get connected and see how the value that you have going on in your life can bring value to them, and how what they're doing could bring value to what you're doing, and then connect others, that way. That's part of the fun of networking, and that's what we're here to do. So to kick us off, I know that one of our gifting sponsors, it's amazing because time is one of the most valuable things we have, and we always mention it at our events. And yet continuously, we continue to host these events and create a platform, and people carve time out of their schedules to show up and, grow what they're doing personally and professionally. And we're very, very appreciative of each and every one of you that plug into us continuously, and to our gifting sponsors that see the value in participating here. So Kendra, I'm going to boot it off to you because I know that there's some time sensitivity on your side. And we'll do kind of ladies first this evening. Gentlemen, you are just as loved. But we'll rock and roll that way. So I'm going to turn it over. Kendra George, she is an amazing, she's a co-owner of a fabulous company, liveloveandjoy.com. She serves as a mentor and a coach, and I'm going to let her expand her conversation from there. Kendra.
Thank you so much. Just double checking you can hear me. Are we good? Yes. Okay. Awesome. Okay. I love and appreciate technology every single day. So thank you so much, Kelly, and the Landed for Success group. This is also new to me, the Landed for Success, but not the networking piece. And I have found that I have been a natural networker for as long as I can remember. I get so much joy out of connecting people and helping them. Like, you need a ladder? I got a friend who's got a ladder. I connect. You need a recipe for something. You won't get it from me, but I can find someone that I can give it to you. So I love this opportunity to network. I love to serve. And what a fun group. I just love this. So, really, Live, Love, and Joy came to be about a year ago with a friend of mine who we both are in network marketing. So I do have a network marketing background. I also have worked corporate, and I've also had my own business outside of network marketing. So we met, we hit it off years and years ago. And last year she came to me and she said, it's time we do a business. And so I just said, okay. So we are having a ball with our Live, Love, and Joy. And really the whole purpose of this is to help you thrive. And by giving you more balance, more joy in your life. So we had to do a pivot, as a lot of businesses did. We were originally going to go into corporate and help them with culture strategies, figuring that out. We've pivoted to online courses and workshops, and having a ball with those. So we have Essence of You, which is an 8-week program. Don't be scared by that. It's on Facebook and super easy to fit in your day, where we really bring you, we help you with awareness. And once you have awareness, then we can help you change. We also have a super fun workshop that is called Developing Your Intuition. And we work with you to teach you how to know what your intuition is, how to use it, and really harness it. And anyone who uses intuition in business knows it saves time, people. So super fun with that. And realizing 2020 has been really, really heavy for us all. We have decided to do a release the negative energy of 2020. We've got several dates planned, and that will lead into helping you manifest another workshop for 2021. So we're having so much fun with this courses. We do have our Black Friday special till 11:59 tonight. I'll put it in the comments. And I highly recommend you join our Facebook group because we've got something really, really fun planned for tomorrow. That's Giving Tuesday. So thank you so much, Kelly.
I'm muted. I was like, Giving Tuesday. What is really
Giving Tuesday?
Giving Tuesday. I like the sound of this.
This is a thing.
Well, obviously, we need to know what it is.
It's not a Kendra thing. It's a thing.
Oh, well, I don't know. What now I need to know.
I did not invent this thing. I don't know where I saw it, but basically, because everyone is shopping for themselves, for gifts mostly, but we're all shopping and doing that. Black Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Cyber Monday, they've brought on Giving Tuesday. So that's a time to give back. However you like, you can support a charity. We are giving something for free to our members. So that's all I'm going to say. Join our Facebook group, Live, Love, Enjoy group on Facebook. We've made it super easy. But we really love giving back and serving and connecting. So please let me know how I can help you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. I have about a dozen reasons at least why each of these gifting sponsors, all of you need to literally tap into what they're doing, because the value that they bring to other people's lives and businesses is seriously leaves a lot of people in awe and just grateful that there are good-hearted people in business for others. And I said tapping because that's going to be coming up from a gentleman here too. But okay, we had said ladies first. So Kendra, and I know you might be bowing out due to your schedule. So thank you for hopping on here.
Thank you.
It was so fun to host you, and we look forward to hosting you again. And Saida Mahmood, this amazing woman, is an independent consultant with Arbonne. She's a district manager. She is a fabulous mom. She's a fabulous woman, and she is very much servant of heart, and how she is utilizing her gifts and building her business and giving back. Really, it's an interesting conversation that we're doing ladies first, because this was just like a last minute thing. But it's funny that you're coming off of Kendra, who is mentioning giving back, Giving Tuesdays. Because when you hear what Sadia is doing, you're going to love it. So Sadia, spotlight's all yours, lovely.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I just must say, I'm loving Landed for Success. It's just making me, connect with other people and know them stories. So it's inspiring all the time. So I'm just love it. My story is that I just happened to come across Arbonne because I was looking for something healthy, and it just changed my life, my health, like 180 degree. And I just, try to explore more what it is. And I come to know their philosophy. I come to know their mind, body, skin connection. And I just loved, and I tried skincare, and it just changed my skincare. My confidence just boosted. So there's something more to it. I just explore more. And then I come to know that I can do a business. It's a business opportunity. It gives you a business opportunity. And I, at the same time, was looking for something consistently for my charity work. So the charity work and earning commission, it just match up. And I say, wow, that's a great idea. I'm using products anyway. I can recommend to my family and friends. And the commission I'm going to get earned consistently give it to charity, because I just started supporting then last year, 2019, when I started my business, November. From the first month, I just start getting commission back. So I just pour into an orphanage, which I was attached to for last 6 years. They have housed the children who have lost their parents and their houses in the calamities, like a flood or like an earthquake, stuff like that. So they bring it from those areas and house them. And I was attached to them like last 6 years. So I just said that this is more consistently, so I can take up a responsibility. So I take up their ration, their monthly groceries, and I've been able to donate that much that covered their whole month of groceries. And I was super proud of that. And then slowly with time, my business grew a little bit more, and I have a little bit more commission on the side. So just last July, when the COVID was, we were amidst of it, I knew the health services are not that great in Pakistan. And I just thought, there'll be sea of widows left over, and they won't know what to do. And they sometimes don't have something to jumpstart a business. So I thought an idea that why should I not support them to start their own home-based business? And sewing is pretty much very well, known in our areas, and people sew clothes at home. So I started a project called Buying Sewing Machine for Widows. And I give them a sewing machine package with to start with the, all the needles and threads, whatever they need. I make a whole package. I interview them myself, and I have people who support me there, and they search up the genuine, connections, and their national identity card, and everything is just sought after. And when I interview them on phone, I just get to hear the stories, and they sometimes touch my heart so much that I say, wow, how fortunate we are. We don't even realize how fortunate we are. We might be the 1% of the world population living in these countries and enjoying the facilities they can't even imagine. That touched me, and I say, okay, I have to need more. Then I start this project, and some people come along on that project and they might not sew, but I give them the money the sewing machine package actually cost, so they can start their home-based business, anything they want to know, so they can be on their feet and they can start supporting their family. Because the first thing I notice when you are in some kind of a difficult circumstances, education has to be cut. Children have to be pulled out of the schools. I don't want them to happen to them, because the education is not free in Pakistan. It's still very much fee-based. So the people, when they start, thinking about their budget, the first thing got to go is education. I didn't want that to happen to those mothers. So that's why I said, okay, I'm supporting you in every way I can. I can advertise you. I can bring you in business, but don't let go of the education. That's what I promised them, and that's what they promised me back. And one more promise I made them before giving them package is that when you in your life sometime reach a point when you feel like you can support somebody, you need to support somebody. You need to promise me that. They promise me as well. So that's what I want to do, to build up chain. I help you, you help somebody, and all the women of the world, they might pull together and just starts helping each other. So that's what I do. And I just love that I've been able to do that, because I have time, I have, skills. Why not use them rather than just sitting in front of TV and watching my, dramas and stuff like that. I don't like to do that. So when I finish working my day job, finish with my chores and everything, that's the time I have between 7 and 11. And I invest that in my business, and it started growing, and people starting, enjoying me. And the thing is, if I can collect charity from you, that's easy for me. Charity and give it back. I didn't opt out that road. I opt out to work and then build business and then donate that commission that I feel proud of. I did it. I make it, I created it. That's what the concept is behind my business. And charity might last a few months or something. Business is consistent. That's what I'm building. That's what I'm teaching them, to do a business and stand up on your 2 feet. And that's what the science and the passion behind it. And in turn, I'm giving you some things like to consume, like, it's a product, it's makeup, it's nutrition, whatever so you feel like you got some benefit out of it. And the commission I get out of it, I get to give it away, but you become the part of that giving as well. So it's a two-way benefit. I don't know. And it's awesome.
I love it.
It's
Your
awesome.
face says it all, because it's literally the gift that keeps on giving. And the fact, I've got 4 kids. So that's the whole thing of education and how privileged children are here in Canada. I'm from the US, but it's an entire luxury, and it's a luxury a lot of people around the world cannot afford. So that's amazing. And when you talk about how then instead of something that's just a few months, something that can keep giving to them month after month, year after year, that's what's life changing. And I remember I was like junior high age, 7th or 8th grade, when I was introduced to, we had received gifts from one of my aunts and uncles who've traveled and done teaching all over the world. And for each of us, we each gifted villages over in Africa, different animals, so that they were going to learn how to use these animals to, can feed their families. And it would just, that they were going to learn the skills that were necessary for that. That's amazing. And I've always been I just love it. And I got excited. I was thinking of that when you were talking about that anyways. I love it. And there's Giving Tuesday. And then we have these other incredible gentlemen, like connecting everyone for different reasons. So Tammy, welcome. I hope your son is good.
Oh my goodness. The life of a mompreneur.
Right.
Oh my goodness. It was not a technology issue, just so you know, even though I do have technology problems. So thank you so very much for allowing me to join late. And my goodness, we just love the gifting sponsors.
Yeah.
But you gifting sponsors have a special place in our heart because of how you just believe in everything that we're doing here. Just amazing individuals. So we got the men lined up now.
We do. Go ahead, Tammy. Pick
all right,
one and let's roll.
We're on a roll here. Well, I'm lucky and fortunate. Once again, I got the privilege of actually introducing Jonathan Tarrant. This gentleman is impacting lives all over the world. Whew, my goodness, I get a little bit swollen up in my heart because of who you are and the things that I hear about you and how you're serving as a self-discovery coach for men. Big, huge issue. And also a #1 best-selling author, a visionary founder and CEO of Live More podcaster. So, they don't want to hear from me. They really want to hear from you. Just share whatever you want. How you're helping people, exactly what people want to hear, but I know they want to know more about you. So don't be shy. Give it to us.
Right on. Thank you very much, Tammy. You're awesome. I really appreciate the platform that you guys have created and the facilitation that you are doing here. This is an amazing organization, and I'm proud to be a part of Landed for Success for sure. And I love the support and everything that all the multiple ways in which I personally have benefited from being a part of this community has been amazing. So thank you again. As you mentioned, I am a self-discovery coach for men, and this has been something that has organically it's a place that I've organically arrived at through a process of self-discovery within myself and the path that I've been on. I came by it honestly as a result of a major breakdown that I experienced. I lived my life a certain way. I lived my life with certain beliefs about who I was, who I could be, and who I could not be. And there was always, for me, there was always a disconnect. There was always a struggle, an internal battle between how I saw myself and some part of me, I guess you could say my spirit, some part of me that always knew better. There was always that fire inside of me, and it almost went out, but it wouldn't let go. And certainly the awakening that I experienced was very, very hard. And anyway, the result was the inspiration that I've had to create the Live More brand, to bring my message to the world, and to focus on men specifically. Not only because I relate to other men, because my story is a personal part of myself, and as a man, I see it certain ways, but also because I've come to the realization through personal experience and now through research and through many conversations with hundreds of other men, I've come to the realization that typically we men are very under supported in terms of our capacity to express ourselves as whole, emotionally complex human beings like everybody else. Right? We have all, men and women alike, grown up with a lot of social programming and conditioning. And I was reading something interesting yesterday that was describing exactly this and saying how it was illustrating the contrast where, to generalize, women are allowed to express every emotion except for anger, right? And men are allowed to express basically only anger. It was a really fascinating article. And it highlights the imbalance, excuse me. It highlights the imbalance of our society, the way that we've built it up. And I want to do something about it. I want to bring awareness to this in new and very much powerful ways that have never been done before. And that is part of that is the drive behind the Live More brand. There's been plenty of personal development, plenty of gurus and coaches in the past, and still today there's lots. However, in my experience, they're hard to find unless you're really looking for them. Unless you're in a place where you're really looking for them, you won't necessarily find them. And even recently, I was surprised to learn that many people that I know have no idea of who Tony Robbins is or Bob Proctor. Like within my circles now, within our circles now, I think we all would know who these people are. We're like, oh, sure, everybody's heard of them, but everybody hasn't heard of them. So my intention, my inspiration is to bring it to the world in a new way and focus on men in particular. Men who have learned to be more balanced, more wholehearted, men who have been given permission to express themselves fully and to love themselves for who they are, can show up infinitely more powerfully in their own lives and in the lives of their families, their friends. Like imagine the kind of cascading generational change that could be created through creating a more wholehearted men. And again, like I want to also point out that even as I'm talking, I'm saying, emotional men or wholehearted men. Within myself, I'm feeling that stereotype coming up, and I want to make sure that we understand where I'm coming from is where I'm talking about vulnerability, wholeheartedness, emotional expression. None of these things are soft. None of these things are signs of weakness at all, because this is a thing that I think a lot of men are concerned about. Nobody wants to be seen as a pushover, right? And you start talking about this topic, and immediately for some, the walls may go up, and you may think, oh, that's too fluffy for me. I don't like it. But I have learned, and I have personally experienced the incredible strength that comes from real vulnerability, the incredible strength that comes from feeling like you're okay just the way that you are, and you don't have to suppress anything. You don't have to hide any aspects of yourself. Anyway, this is what my brand, this is what my coaching focuses on. This is my mission. And these are these are topics of conversation that I love, and I can't wait to continue building up my brand and expanding my coaching and really start to make a much bigger impact in the world.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that with us. I have a feeling, my friend, that you're going to be on the stages of the world. It's only just beginning, honestly, really. That's very powerful. Thank you so very much for being with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, honestly, I think Kelly, even Sadia, we were all like, oh, and even Amandeep, he was like, oh yeah, this is really, hits your heart. Thank you so much.
Men in our lives, right?
Yeah, it hits your heart. Thank you so much for that.
I do feel, to your point, Tammy, I do feel like I'm really only just barely getting started here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's exciting times.
Yeah. Marathon for your life right now. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh my goodness. So it is so great that we have heart-centered men who are all about helping each other, especially in business. You don't always see that too often. So it really, it's not a coincidence that the next person I'm actually going to introduce has a heart like nobody knows. This is a man who's had so much success in business, and he sees and he knows what entrepreneurs and business owners have gone through in terms of struggles, and he is an innovator. He's okay, who doesn't need more referrals, first of all? So he developed a nice system for people to get more referrals, but even more than that, he also has a signage business. So today we're going to call him Aman Singh or Aman Signs, but it's really Amandeep Singh. And let me just tell people who you are: the founder and CEO of Tap Alley Corporation, who has put away his own interest. He's put it to the side, and he's giving so many things to people in business. So without further ado, please just share anything you want with the good people. We always want to hear from you too.
Okay. Thank you, Tammy. And thank you, Kelly, and the whole team of Landed for Success. It's great to you that you gave us an opportunity again to be in front of the world or the Facebook world. So that's how we promote our businesses. That's a very good platform. So similarly, we give the platform to other businesses to promote themselves. As the Tammy said, we have our own referral exchange platform. This is by the name of Tap Alley. You can get the referrals or you can exchange the referrals. And we also promote the businesses on our business directory. It's a 416pages.ca. It's like with the area code 416 and then the pages.ca. So, and we also own the business by the name of 416 Digital Signs. We do the signage work for the businesses, because my only concern is to how to promote the businesses and to be in touch with the businesses. That's the only thing I learned, that how to promote them. And so we put the signages for the businesses on the storefronts. These are called the channel letters or the box signs or the reception signs, any kind of signs. If you are looking for your business or to start your new business, just call us or be on our website 416pages.ca. So every information is there. If you want to promote your business, if you're setting up your new business, just call us.
That's
Thank
amazing. You know what? I just had someone message me personally. They seen you at the last event.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little too shy to come on. So they want to know, do you actually do signs for signage in the vehicles as well?
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah. I'm going to tell them that. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tammy.
Amazing. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Kelly, I'm going to be crying here. These men, honestly, listen, women, usually we have the heart of gold, and we just want to give and serve. You heard the other ladies here, Kendra and Sadia, but now to hear the two of you, what you're doing for humanity in business, it's groundbreaking, really. We don't hear this all the time. Usually you guys stick together and you're about profits and profits and profits. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh gosh, Kelly.
Yeah, gentlemen in business with a growth mindset, lifting others up. It is incredible.
Yeah.
So we've got two gifting sponsors left that Tammy and I are going to edify for all of you, because they had scheduling conflicts and couldn't join us, but we certainly want to spotlight who they are, and we will add their information. So far, if you look in the comments, you will see Kendra's, Sadia's, Jonathan's, and Amandeep's. You'll see their names and their links, so you're able to get a hold of them. And here we have this young lady that had joined us for the first time as a gifting sponsor last Tuesday. Her name is Mishka Nizar, and she is a dynamite young woman, entrepreneur. She is a paralegal, and she thoroughly, when you listen to her, when you meet her, when you speak with her, this is someone who is on fire about applying a positive mindset into everything that you're doing professionally. Obviously, she has it nailed down personally, but she has extended that into her professional space and is just having success left and right. So you can reach her at, well, I'm going to maryhanalegal@gmail.com, and I will put this in the comments, but she's just a dynamite young lady who is just loving what she's doing. As I said, she's an active paralegal. And as far as her entrepreneurship, she is one of the co-founders. She and her business partner have come together with plant-based luxury line of cosmetics. And so anyways, definitely reach out to get in touch with her. And Tammy, I think you've got our last gifting sponsor.
Yes, I do. Another gentleman that's in the space of helping others and raise them up, a Mr. Gary Herbert. And he's a full-time real estate investor, licensed and award-winning real estate agent. He's an author, an educator, and he's actually a mentor to hundreds of people in this space. He also is with the company Smart Home Choice. He can be accessed through Facebook and his podcast. Another big-hearted gentleman as well, who's all about educating people. He has a very unique story. He had shared with us at the last event, and he spoke lightly about him learning real estate the hard way, realizing that everything was going up, the price and the inflation, but his income wasn't. And it wasn't until he realized and took notice that his property that he lived in with his wife, it kept going up year after year, but nothing else was, that he decided, okay, I better start looking at this real estate a little bit differently. So it's a really great story. And he's a mentor and he's available. You can reach him on social media here. We'll post his comments, his contact information. We'll post that here as well. Thank you so much.
Yes, I did just put that in there. So.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm excited though. I want a prize. I want a prize of Sadia's. Yeah, I have to tell everybody. I can't win a gift when we have you lovely gifting sponsors at the event. But guess what? When I pay attention on social media and someone asks a question and I comment quite a lot on different things, and guess what? I won. Yay!
Yeah, I was so happy for you.
I can't wait. I have to tell everybody I won something from, and she has amazing stuff. I don't even know what I'm going to get, but I just know I'm going to love it.
That's wonderful. Okay, to everybody tuning in, thank you so much for your time. And again, to Kendra, Sadia, Jonathan, Amandeep, we appreciate your time. Thanks for hopping on here with us. For all of you, please find them on Facebook through this live, through the connections that we've dropped in the comments. If for some reason you're struggling to connect with them, please reach out directly to Tammy Williams or myself. We will absolutely put you in contact with these incredible individuals. And for our next event, when we kick off 2021 in January, if any of you have any questions on how you can participate in our next virtual speed networking event, please again reach out to Tammy Williams or myself, and we'll be happy to sit down. We're not going to coffee shops, let's be real. Let me reverse. We'll be happy to hop on a call or hop on a Zoom, have that expanded conversation with you, and get you the details for you to decide if participating here complements what you're doing professionally and personally. So
yes, and there's something else I know you want to share with people.
Oh yeah,
December the 2nd.
That's right.
Register now. This is huge. Sir John Shin will be in the house. Kelly, you want to share that information with these good people?
Absolutely. Mr. Gordon So, one of our co-founders, is going to be hosting an incredible event on December 2nd with Mr. John Shin. And he is a producer, and he's a phenomenal coach and businessman out of California. And he actually got the rights and produced and directed and starred in his film of Think and Grow Rich. So he's very much an advocate for Napoleon Hill's laws of success, what that application looks like into our everyday life, and how he has transitioned how he was doing business over the years into business with a Napoleon Hill mindset, if you will, a growth mindset, and what that's done for him. And it's going to be an incredible event. Back in 2018, I had the entire pleasure of attending a phenomenal business wealth summit that Gordon had put on. And Sir John Shin was one of the speakers there. And I got to spend some time listening to him and meet him. And he is a phenomenal, phenomenal gentleman. You will want to have your notes, a pen, pencil. I mean, you really, really will. He's just great to listen to. And a lot of the things and experiences that he has to share is applicable for whatever you are doing personally and professionally. These two gentlemen on stage together, whether it's a virtual stage or in life, Gordon and John, Mr. Gordon So and Mr. Sir John, Sir John, listen, I'm like getting confused. Sir John Shin are dynamite. They're on fire, and you will not want to miss this event.
You won't want to miss this. I mean, this is what we're talking about, Landed for Success. Just totally get this. The power of a mastermind, the power of connections, the power of community. This is what we're doing. And I mean, Kelly spoke very amazingly about Mr. John Shin. He has Napoleon Hill Foundation, the book, How Rich Asians Think and Grow Rich.
That's right.
That's very powerful. So if you didn't register, you must register now. Catch on the replay. I don't know how many people there's going to be available, but you better get in. I'm not missing it. I told my family I'm moving everything just so I can be on there. If I have to walk around and cook at the same time, I will have my headset on and I'm getting in that call. Yes, and it's free. Isn't it free, Kelly?
It is complimentary tickets, and I will put I'm going to put the link here.
Incredible, right? Yeah.
To go, yeah.
I'm going to put the link in the chat right now before we leave, so that it gets
bringing people in business together. That's what we're all about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Best mindset. 30-minute conversation. You won't be able to get that anywhere else, but here at Landed for Success is bring it to you. Whew. Yeah.
All right, it is.
I don't have a mic, or else I do a mic drop.
There, I just did the link is in the comments, and I would, grab your tickets. And if you have anyone that you are doing business with on any level, I would absolutely share this link with them. Or if you're plugged into our Facebook group, Landed for Success Facebook community, you'll see the post for this event is pinned at the top of the page. Direct your friends and family there, and your colleagues and people you're doing business with there, and they can use the link and grab themselves a ticket because it's going to be hot.
Oh yeah, amazing. Thank you.
All right. Gosh. All right, everybody, signing off. Happy December's Eve. We will see you later. Good night, everybody.